Welcome to the 12-week challenge. My name is Pat Looney and I founded Master Your Trading Mindset to help traders overcome the psychological challenges that were holding them back and to help traders secure funded accounts and continue to scale these and just do amazing things with their trading. Now, we developed the 12-week challenge because we found that traders got to a point in their journey where they had a technical strategy, they had a trading plan, but they were struggling to consistently execute on that plan to actually reap the rewards they wanted to reap. They had a strategy there, but they didn't have the psychological foundations in place which would allow them to execute on that. And this put traders in a cycle of frustration where they knew they had a profitable strategy, they struggled to execute on it, and they couldn't accomplish their goals, they couldn't accomplish funded accounts, etc., etc. So what I did was I took the best learnings and lessons over the last 6 years as a trader myself, the years of studies in human behavior and psychology, and my work as a performance coach, having now worked with thousands of traders all around the world. I took each of the best components that I found and put them together to create the 12-step system that you're presented in the 12-week challenge. These are 12 steps that we go through each week as a new step, where I share a new component that's necessary for you to master your trading mindset and to be able to go off and consistently execute in the market and accomplish the funded accounts. Now, in the first week in the 12-week challenge, we talk about getting congruent and identifying your true inner wiring and your priorities. We find that a lot of traders have problems with focus and motivation and discipline, and we blow that out the water in week one. I show you how to identify your priorities. I show you how to do a linking exercise so that you have no issues with motivation, you have no procrastination, you just laser focus and you go off and accomplish your goals. Then in week two, we talk about master planning and painting a picture for your life and getting clear on what your goals are, not only in your trading, but in every single area of life. The students have gone through the 12-week challenge say it's just as much of a transformation to their trading as it is to their overall life in general. So you're going to get more than you bargained for with this program. You're going to get transformation in your trading, but you're also going to get transformation in your general life as well. And then in week three, we talk about our achievement masterclass, and we take the components we talked about in week one and week two, and we put them together and we put the structures in place, we put the high priority actions in place. So you can have that feeling every day that I did today the most I could have done to progress towards my goals. We find a lot of traders aren't building momentum. We find a lot of traders have guilt at the end of the day because they're not dedicating themselves to something that's meaningful. They're not doing high priority actions. So in week three, we ensure we have the complete structure in place to ensure you're building momentum every day. In week four, we go into trading plan mastery. Before we get into the mindset stuff, I want to help every trader tidy up their trading plan and develop a trading plan that's capable of scaling them to 7 figures. I've worked with a lot of seven-figure traders in my performance coaching work, and I find there are certain things they have in plans that other traders don't. And I give you all that information in week four. So week 5 and 6 is the first mindset masterclass, where I teach you probably one of the most impactful mindset exercises you'll ever learn. And we're reaching in and learning from some of the best minds in human behavior and psychology, the likes of Dr. John Demartini. All my studies I've done with him and other people who've just done an enormous amount of research. I collate that information, I present it in the most easy to understand and applicable way possible, so you can go off and get this huge transformation in your mindset, but it's not difficult to do. The tools, the checklist, the accountability is all in the 12-week challenge to ensure you actually follow through. Now we get enormous amount of messages on just week 5 and 6 alone, the Emotions Masterclass, where people have complete paradigm shifts in the way they see their life and the way they see their trading. And in those weeks, I show you how to break out the boom and bust cycle. That's really where you start to break out the boom and bust cycle and start to build consistency in your results. In week 7, we talk about gain and loss, and we talk about losing and gaining large amounts of money, and how you can feel worthy of funding, and how you can feel worthy of that, and how you can deal with the grief of losing lots of money. I found these are challenges that traders have already been through or may potentially go through, so I want to give you everything to ensure you're prepared. In week 8, we talk about beliefs, and we talk about how you can change and break limiting beliefs, and how you can go off and create a belief set and a system in your mind, a mental model that will help you achieve your goals. In week 9, we talk about owning the traits of the greats, because I found a lot of traders were comparing themselves to other gurus and other mentors and other people in communities, and that was killing their confidence. And they didn't feel worthy of going off and accomplishing what they wanted to do, because they were constantly comparing themselves to other people. And then in week 10, we talk about setting a new standard in your life. And this is where we really start to talk about the financial freedom component of the 12-week challenge. In week 11, we talk about going for funded accounts. I've had the opportunity to work with quite a few prop firms now, and I'm going to give you tips and tricks in there that you haven't seen anywhere else. I'm going to show you how you can actually go off and become successful with those funded accounts. I'm going to show you how you can hold on to those funded accounts for a long period of time. I share my risk management protocols, all that type of stuff to ensure you have success with those. And in week 12, we talk about building generational wealth, where you're going to start to put the components of your larger wealth creation system in place to ensure that you're not working for money for your whole life, but it starts working for you. Believe it or not, trading is just one small component in that. So I want to expand your awareness about wealth creation and ensure that you have everything in place, and that's going to help build financial freedom into the future. So we have a very comprehensive program in the 12-week challenge. You get a pre-recorded module every week that's released where you can go through and watch through the theory and the application. Plus there's a tool, there's an actual practical tool that you go in and complete, and I give you walkthroughs and I show you how to do that. Then we have our community, global community, where you're going to be put into a private group with the cohort going through the 12-week challenge with you. And that's an opportunity to ask questions, engage, build relationships with people. You're also going to get buddied up with an accountability partner. And I'm going to give you an accountability checklist. And you guys, if you want to, you can jump on weekly calls to hold each other accountable. So you have that additional level of accountability to ensure you actually get results in this program. This program has been designed to help traders actually get results. And we've had millions of dollars of funding secured by 12-week challenge students. We have a goal to get to 10 million by the end of 2022, but we've had a couple million already of students securing funded accounts from this program. So the proof's in the pudding. We have action-based exercises to ensure these goals are actually accomplished. Then on top of that, you have me in the community where you have access to me one-on-one, and you can ask me questions and you can clarify anything that you need clarified. Or if you need additional work, we can break off and I can give you advice on that. I can guide you through that to ensure that the content is specifically tailored to your unique situation. We really try and hit this program from so many different angles so that you get the top quality information, the best information out there in trading mindset education. And you have multiple layers of accountability, and you have me there as an added bonus to tailor content to ensure that the results are accomplished. Now, we've had hundreds of traders go through this program. At the end of the program, they say thank you. They get value for their trading, they get value for their life. A lot of them are going off and getting funded and doing incredible things. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 funded accounts. And like I mentioned, we had a couple $1 million in funding already from our students, and we're just continuing to scale that. We're continuing to create an environment that allows traders to get funded and keep that funding. Now, at the end of the program, if you feel like you went through that program and you're not a more consistent trader, you're not more confident as a trader, you're not one step closer to your funded account, and you feel like you didn't get value from that program, you get your money back. I don't want your money if you don't feel like you got value from the program. But I guarantee you, you'll get value from that program more than you bargained for. So that guarantee is there as a risk protocol. But we have had people come through the program and they say thank you, they got an immense amount of value. So if you're interested in transforming your trading results, if you're interested in learning the psychological component in trading, which is neglected in the industry, trading is at the point once you've created your trading strategy, it is 90% psychological. So it's wise to invest and dedicate time into learning the cutting edge in human behavior and psychology to ensure you go off and accomplish consistent results and you accomplish your trading goals. So if you're interested in the 12-week challenge, have a look at some more information below, and I look forward to seeing you in the next round of the 12-week challenge.